School is out. That means it's time for parents to find ways to keep the kids entertained. It's always a challenge. Here to tell us some of the best activities and events is DC mom and blogger Linda Samuel. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you got two kids, 9 and 6.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so what's the biggest challenge once you get to the summertime to keep them engaged?
Well, the biggest challenge is just to keep them from being bored. And I always try to incorporate a little bit of education with a little bit of fun to try to keep things, all over the place a little bit so that they just don't get bored with the activities that we're doing.
Yeah. So what are some of the things you can do? The thing is, here in D.C., there's so many things to do.
So many things
it's amazing.
To do, which is wonderful.
Yeah, it is. So what are some of the things to do?
Well, in the summertime, I think it's fantastic to take advantage of being outdoors. It's finally warm out, especially after the winter that we had. And I think one of the best ways to maybe have some fun in the sun and also be able to cool off is at a spray park. And I'm not talking about playgrounds where there are some water facilities there. I'm talking about places where there are fountains that are interactive and that are maybe integrated into the city landscape a little bit. It's a lot of them are really nicely designed and they're fun to play at, and they welcome kids to actually play in the fountain, so you can really take advantage of being in the city and also having a good time outdoors.
That's really cool to combine both of those, not just the inside stuff. We have so many museums. The Smithsonian's free, but to do those outdoor things.
Yeah, there are some really wonderful outdoors things to do. It's just a nice way to take advantage of some of the really nicely designed places in the city and to get outside. There's a great one at Yards Park. You've got Canal Park. Those are both in the Navy Yard. Georgetown Waterfront Park has a fantastic fountain where the sprays just arc over about a 50-foot space, and the kids can run through it, and parents can run through too. And there's also a really nice one in Columbia Heights and also downtown Silver Spring.
Are there some things you've tried, the kids, you thought this would be great for the kids, and it turned out that they didn't really get into that too much?
There was something that I took my son to see a couple of years ago. It was the National Museum of Health and Medicine, which is really fascinating and fantastic. But for young children, I think it might be just a little bit too much. There are some things there that could be a little gory for kids. I thought he would find it fascinating, but it really didn't work so well.
Didn't quite work out so well. Well, tell us, I know you do a lot of blogging. What's your website, and where can people find out more information of what you've experienced?
It's called KidFriendlyDC.com, and there is a plethora of information on there, everything from summer information to entertainment going on. And that's another thing to bring up. There's some fantastic live entertainment to take advantage of right now. There's special summer series. Wolf Trap has Children in the Woods, which actually takes place in the woods. There's a stage right in the woods, and it's really lovely and enchanting.
That's cool.
And a lot of the local theaters, the local children's theaters, have some great productions going on right now.
True. That's the thing we talked a moment ago. Again, there's so many things to do here. Thanks again for going out and experiencing these things. Put them in one spot for all of us parents to kind of go in and find them.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. It's such a blast to do.
Yeah. Kid-friendly. What is it again?
KidFriendlyDC.com.
KidFriendlyDC.com. Okay, Linda Samuel, thanks so much again, and happy 4th.
Happy 4th to you.
Good to see you.